It's baseball. It's the show. And it comes your way next. Newton Thayer, the right-hander from the state of Iowa, gets the starting assignment. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, his last start was okay. It was good. He pitched into the 6th inning, and he got the win, but he needed some help from the bullpen. We'll see today if he's sharp and how he comes out. I think the first couple innings will set the trend for this game today.
Standing in, Tim Money. First chance for him in this one, as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. Swung on and hit softly on a line, but this will be a foul ball. Harold, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field here tonight in the bottom of the first. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Well, Matt, we're really looking at a club that's been struggling. They're coming off a losing record on the homestand, and this is the first game on the road. We're really going to see what this team's made of starting on this trip.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Runners on first with 1 down. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. At the plate, Frank Reese. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Popped high in the air. Money camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tim Money. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Two out with the man at first. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back.
Drive that pitch, Here you go.
And again a throw, a dive, but he's back.
Come on, let it rip right here.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up. Stay through it. Let's go.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Rodecker has a read on it, and that retires the side. 1 hit, 1 left. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Ready for another chance? Tim Money. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Hey, be patient, get yours.
Now a throw over, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off. Digging in and looking for more, Jesse Middlebrook. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Drilled right back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Sea Dogs lead it 3-0. Ready for another shot now. Tim Money. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike 1. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Now a flare out to left center. Steiner on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again. Junior Lake. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. And the Sea Dogs lead this one 3-1. Striding in once again, Tim Money. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Speared on the dive. Oh, but he beats it out. That was a wonderful play, but he was unable to turn it into an out, and that brings the potential tying run to the plate now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Darren Vogel. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
No one better. Clutch up right now.
And he'll snap one over to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We've played 8 full. The Sea Dogs lead it 3-1.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Johnny Towers earns the win, his second. Dion Peters earns the save out of the bullpen, his 17th on the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Our final. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Your Altoona Curve.
Richie Gonzalez, the Cuban-born right-hander, will be on the mound to start. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
HR, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, man, I mean, the road trip got off to a great start. I mean, they got great pitching and defense yesterday, and you win a game, you hold them down with a low score. You feel good, and really, you win.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Well, we weren't sure what kind of offense we were going to see tonight. They only scored 1 run in their last game. Already with that hit right there, an RBI hit in the first inning, the offense is alive and kicking.
Ready now, Tim Money.
The designated hitter, Tim Money.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Let's go now. One time.
The windup and the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
Line drive to left, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Digging in once again, Tim Money. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Money.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
1-2, here it comes. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that.
Settling in now Tim Money.
Designated hitter, Tim Money.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a liner. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going.
Another hit, another multi-hit game. He has been on some kind of hot streak. They better start paying attention to him.
For 2 to this point. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Here's the 1-2. To short. Weber is there. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here. At the plate, Tim Money. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Money.
Oh, now.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Muller is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 9th inning coming up. The Curve lead it 4-3.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Altoona get their 20th. It's baseball. It's the show, and it comes your way next.
Altoona third.
Stephen Brault will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's really had a tough time his last 3 outings. ERA over 9. That's basically giving up a run an inning. He just has really struggled and not been able to figure it out. They're giving him the ball, though, and anytime you get the ball, you got a chance to turn it around. We'll see if today's the day he turns it around.
Sent on the ground out to second, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
Well, Matt, I really like this club. I love the balance, and one of the things they do, if you look at the stat line.
Stepping into the box, Tim Money. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Money.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Matt, I'm a little surprised he's throwing as well as he is. He's pitching less than 40% first pitch strikes. And it's either very deceptive or his stuff is electric to the hitters. Usually that doesn't happen when you're behind that much to have this kind of success. Little soft liner right there dropping in the outfield. He didn't hit it hard, but sometimes those little soft singles get rallies started.
Stepping in, Darren Vogel comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Darren,
come on now, get your pitch up there, kid.
Pitch outside, the throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Hey, not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off.
Now at the plate, Tim Money, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good piece on it. Huh?
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the bases loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. Ibarra is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. So the error winds up not costing him as they leave the bases. Coming to the plate now, Junior Lake. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Junior Lake.
Chopped weakly to the left. Galarraga comes up with it, and the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. At the plate, Tim Money. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Money.
Hey, don't be afraid. Let it fly. One time.
First pitch of the at-bat. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And that's a fair ball. And the run is in to score from second.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
So digging in now, Jared Kahn, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Jared
8th inning,
Kahn.
4-1 is our score. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Digging in, Johnny Elmore. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
And he puts a bow on this one to end it. How about his 25th save of the season? He's proven to